Reginald? Our Reginald poisoned Katherine?
Well, I wasn't there for the actual family ranting and raving everywhere with accusations flying and fingers pointing at one another, but I was there when Reginald actually fessed up to the dirty deed.
Sweet, crazy Reginald?
Yeah, crazy as a fox. He knew we wanted Katherine out of the family, and he decided to oblige us, bless him.
Alan.
Oh, come on, Monica. Katherine's out of a coma. She's not in danger anymore. And thank goodness Ned has dug up all this evidence on her, so she is going to be out of our hair once and for all. We convinced Reginald not to make any more lethal appetizers, clapped him on the back for his sense of family loyalty, and said we were going to forget it.
I cannot believe I'm hearing this. After everything we went through to cover up the damn Ray Conway thing?
Well, we're experts.
Alan, this isn't funny. We have to draw the line someplace. How long can we keep doing these things and getting away with them? It has to end.
Well, what would you have us do? Have Reginald take the moral fall for all of us? I mean, I think that's above and beyond the call of duty, even for a butler.
Well, you said yourself, now, Katherine is going to be all right, so they'll let him off easy.
Easy? He could get 5 years for attempted murder, Monica. That is not easy. I mean, Katherine is out for blood. She's going to make sure this guy gets crucified.
Reginald, I mean, he's a pacifist.
Well, we all have our limits.
This house, it corrupts everybody, inevitably.
So what are you going to do, Monica? You going to turn him in?
No, I'm not going to turn him in. I guess I just have to keep my mouth shut. What does Lila say?
Something about justifiable homicide because of cruelty to animals.
What?
It seems that Katherine hit Annabelle because she had been chewing on one of her shoes.
We all do certainly live by peculiar codes of honor.
So what else is new? Next on the docket, no pun intended, is my father's possible indictment for a 20-year-old murder.
Well, that's right. The grand jury's meeting this morning. You know, 10 minutes ago, I would have said that Edward was innocent. But I don't know now with what's happened with Reginald.
The residual effects of the chemo aren't going to last much longer.
Well, who said anything about chemo? I mean, dealing with this family is enough to make anyone's hair fall out. No, the whole thing with Reginald just sort of makes me want to climb right back into bed and pull the covers over my head.
So do it.
Don't want him bringing me anything to eat or drink.
Oh, come on. Reginald's always been devoted to you.
Yes, we've all said he would do anything for us. Kind of takes on new meaning now, doesn't it? You have a good day.
Call you later.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure. Now, you let me know when he's available, huh? All right, thanks, Lee. Well, that's settled. Milton Stannis has agreed to represent me. And when it comes to defense lawyers, they don't come any better.
Grandfather, talk about high profile.
Isn't that premature? The grand jury could refuse to indict you.
Be realistic, Alan. The grand jury goes wherever the DA leads them. And Schultz wants my head on a platter.
I can't believe this is even happening.
Neither can I. Of all the things I've done in my life, the thing that catches up with me is a crime I didn't commit.
There you go. Oolong, your favorite.
Thank you.
I'll let you get back to your book.
No, you won't. You will sit down right there
Yes?
and let me look at you.
Mom, I was thinking we should have a party of some kind, now that you're finished with the chemo.
Oh, I think we should hold off at least until after my last checkup.
You did all the right things. We're proud of you.
I'm pretty proud of me, too.
Okay, so what kind of celebration do you want?
Oh, I don't know. Something wild and fun and wacky and lively.
Oh, you got it.
I've been, pretty absorbed in my own little drama lately. We haven't had much time together. Tell me, how is Justice doing?
Ed, he's coming along. He developed a pulmonary embolism following the splenectomy. But he's off the critical list now.
Give my sympathies to his grandmother and to Keesha. How is she holding up?
Amazingly well. I mean, she looks so delicate, you know. But she's made of iron. Something like you, Mom.
Uh-oh.
What?
When his son starts comparing his mother to his girlfriend, you watch out.
No, I just haven't felt this way, well, since Karen. You know, but it's weird. I'm not sure I'm the same person I was a year ago. I mean, I am, but it was like I was unformed, you know? All the parts were there, but I just couldn't seem to piece them together, you know? I don't know. There's just something about Keesha. I mean, she clarifies things for me.
Well, from what I know of her, I admire her. But don't you let anybody take credit for what you did yourself.
I take full credit. Keesha says I have a very healthy ego.
Does she?
Mom, she has this great sense of humor, you know, because sometimes I take things too seriously.
Oh, is that Keisha's opinion?
Hey, she's very serious about what's important, but she knows how to have a good time. I mean, she makes me laugh. She makes me think.
My dear, you've been laughing and thinking for quite a few years.
Well, I'm doing it better now, Mother. I mean, Keesha and I on her subject, and before you know it, hours have passed. That's what happened the night Justice was almost beaten to death. We went to the printers and then for pizza, and we just lost track of time. Mom, if I'd gone back to his place sooner...
You could have all been killed, Jason. You have no idea.
Mom. I know what you're gonna say. I'll be careful.
This is all very scary. And I don't have an awful lot of courage left in reserve, you know.
I won't stop seeing Keesha.
Did I say anything about that?
No. Her grandmother would like to see us cool it. I guess I can understand where she's coming from with the possibility of grandfather being indicted for Bradley Ward's murder. It's just incredible.
Yes, it is. I hope the grand jury feels the same way for your grandfather's sake. He must be climbing the walls waiting to hear.
He's downstairs being stoic, you know, grandfather.
When he gets grim and silent, he's hanging on for dear life. Believe me, I know that feeling.
Can I get you something?
Oh, I think I've had enough tea and sympathy, thanks to you and your father. I'm gonna go downstairs and do the daughter-in-law thing right now. I'm probably the only person that Edward won't throw out of a room these days. And if he tries, I'll just have a case of the vapors. That'll fix him. If I promise not to use any cheery platitudes, can I join you? How's tricks? Oh, I guess I'm going to get a little of my own back. I have been delivering monosyllabic repartee for quite a while now. Maybe this is God's way of showing me what a joy I've been to live with lately. Live. That's the operative word. Feel free to remind me of that.
I think it's very possible that the grand jury may indict me.
Then you will know where you stand. You'll be able to start your line of defense.
You always did know how to cut to the chase.
Except in my own case. But you've never had a problem with denial, Edward.
I'm counting on you to help with Lila when the time comes.
Lila is tougher than all of us. And smarter, too. She knows you didn't do it. The whole thing is preposterous.